Hello, hope you're doing well. So, today I have a few things that we can do together. One is checking if I uploaded the last audio. This is sort of funny that now I'm always like just checking the last um audio or whatever that I made. So, this one is not that I can see. So, what I'll do is I'll open a new tab. So, I don't think you can see this one. And this one is my going to be my email tab basically. And now I'll upload that audio. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Today the thing that I was talking about, oh, there's a new game or something. Is this a I'm just looking at it. You won't see it, but what is this a multiplayer game? Looks like Fortnite meets some sort of MOBA or something. Interesting. Anyways, so as I was saying, some work related stuff for me, and for me, work related basically meaning making games. So hopefully there will be something fun. But for now, I'm just uploading the audio that I talked about. Yes. So what is this? Wait, what is this actually? Isn't this file sizes? Didn't I upload this audio? Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Am I going crazy or did I upload it on the wrong channel by accident or something? Let me see. Because I saw that I thought that I would upload an audio. No, I thought I uploaded an audio with the name uh file sizes. I guess this is it. So whatever. It's fine. So ouch. This would be discussing file sizes. Okay. Uh so that's done. So this and now we should be done. So this is going to take a oh, it's uploading pretty fast. That's nice. Why is it uploading so fast? I'm sort of pleasantly surprised. I guess it's because the audio is mostly like there's not much gameplay in it. Recording. Oh wow, it's actually mostly blank. Only like the last couple of like minutes or something is like a little bit larger. It's literally 200 MB. But anyways, so yeah, um, what I wanted to talk about is I have been first of all not working basically, right? Let me open online paint. There are two, right? Yeah, we can work with this one. So there are two things, right? First, I've been not been working, and that's mostly to do with just mental health or whatever, right? The second has been more. So I'll explain that. So I've already discussed why. So there are two types of projects I could be doing, right? One is a small project. So this I could do multiple of. Then there is a big project, one big project. So the benefit of doing this is that I'll have multiple finished, let's say, projects that I can show. So showable projects. show projects, right? Um, Quantity, right? Of course, if I'm able to finish most of them, I'll have a larger quantity of them. Um, then I can have, I can practice different things, right? So showing a skill in different various fields, I guess. Fields. Then higher chance of finishing a project. Finishing project. Because they're smaller. So in theory, should be able to finish more of them, right? And I should be able to finish them to begin with. The downside, if we can, okay, there's no more, there's no more. Can I do this? And then increase it or something? No? Uh, well, old MS Paint, I guess. It got, it's so funny. Look at this. Look at this circle. I'll zoom out and zoom in, and it has like artifacts in it. It's so funny. Okay, I guess it gets cleaned up or something after I draw. Like, look at this. Look at these. See, it gets cleaned up. Anyways, so what I was saying is the downsides basically are that you have I have so a smaller project means less complex, which means I have less interest in finishing it, which means I usually end up actually not finishing them, right? Less complex also means they have less innovation possibilities. It can't be as creative as I want it to be, right? Because the more I lean toward this, the more it will be complex to make or design, right? Or implement. Um Now, and this also means that the finished project, I might have more of them, but it might be less interesting. All of these are like interesting, but it might be also less interesting. So it's, even if I have multiple to show, not a single one might be worth actually playing for a long time. Now, big projects. What is the benefit of that? Well, more complex. Basically, the opposite of this, right? We have, sorry, we have more complex. What is BP? More complex, which means a big project. More complex, which means that I'll have more interest, more innovation, more interesting project, right? It means that a better project, basically. Now, the downside is the big project, so a huge time commitment, right? It's a huge time commitment. This is the only plus side, I would say. So it's a huge time commitment. I guess one more thing is like, because of this, it's a project that is very cool to show to other people, right? It becomes a strong portfolio, you can say. So a huge time commitment, a skill requirement. The if I fail this, right? If I fail this, the risk is very low, whereas this is very high risk, but also high reward, right? High risk, high reward sort of a project. But what I haven't been really talking about when we're talking about this is there are two in this as well. This is what I want to sort of touch in. So in the big project, we have some projects that I would call are really innovative, right? So I have one project about this. It's related to how people talk, relationship, stuff like that, right? So I'll just call this. I don't really like to call it like dream project or something, but it would be like a very interesting, very complex, a project that I would really want to make, right? Um, the other project that I've been actually wanting to make for a while, not because I think it's a good thing or anything, but because I want to play this sort of game, is basically Valorant, but offline or single player. This is a project that would also take a lot of time. And I don't think this is innovative particularly because stuff like this already exists. I don't think this is going to be something that I think I would enjoy showing it to the people, but it's not like I am going to be super excited about it in terms of this is my project, right? This would be that. This would definitely be that. But my question is should, and this is related to ego, right? Probably if you read the title of this video, I'm probably going to title it something like that, talking about my ego or something. But this is related to ego because my ego is like, this is a project that is, sorry if you're hearing like background noise or my voice audio quality is bad. There's like a lot of background noise right now. But the my point is that this is something that is, I would consider quote unquote below me. The reason is that this is a, and first of all, if someone else makes a game like this, that's completely fine. But my point is that I am someone who really wants to prove that I'm a very good game designer, right? And I'll just say it. I'm someone who wants to prove that I'm the best game designer. Huge statements, but this is not how I would do it because this is something that is more about just having plain fun, right? Um, to create something that's really special would be this, but this is something that I feel like I have currently interest in. But that's another thing, right? I have currently interest in this, but what if that dies down after a few weeks? Then whatever work I did in this sort of gets lost as well, right? So this is my current dilemma, and I have already decided that I am going to continue with this, right? Set my ego aside and be like, okay, right now maybe I'm just not in the place to work on this, whether it be mentally, skill wise, or whatever, right? So instead, I'm going to work on this, but this is something that I was thinking about last night, and I just wanted to like say it out loud here as well, I guess. So yeah. With that being said, we still need to think about some stuff, right? So this is me just planning right now. What all do we need? Right? This will be a 3D game, right? 3D game. This will have movement, shooting. So these two things are very typical. We will have these as in character. So basically, this is a sub like this is a part of characters, right? So the game I think will start with building characters alongside building maps, because building maps, like how I'm going to go about doing this, is going to be a challenge, and both of this will also have a UI connecting them, right? So basically UI basically being like your main screen. So you have the name of the game and then play, exit options, right? How do you go from here to, let's say, level select or something? So you have some multiple level that you can select to the game actual, right? That's one thing. This is the UI part of it. This is the characters and this is the maps, right? So map, the reason I'm sort of focusing on maps is because last time this is what I got stuck on, right? So I made the character, basically I made something that I made a character that could move around and stuff, but I got stuck on this part, right? Other than this also, I basically want something, so these things to be more modular. What that means is that I basically want to create my own like character template, basically, right? So this will be my character template. Then I want to create a UI template. So this will be my UI template, let's say. And then I want to create a map template. So this will be my map template. And the idea is that these are reusable in different projects. So let's say I'm done with this project. Now I want to go to the next project. I can take this, make some changes, and then create whatever I need for the next one. So this means that whatever I'm creating this time will have to keep in mind that this is something that will be used in the future as well, right? This could also go just open source. So if I'm, because I'm anyways going to put everything open source, but if I make this like a little bit cleanly, then I can just make all of this open source so other people can also use it for making their own games and stuff. It won't be easy for them because they won't have understanding of exactly what all is happening in these characters, but should be somewhat helpful. So this is my plan for now, right? So this basically means that I have three projects running at the same time. A character, this is a character, then a UI system, and then a map system, right? And they all work in tandem with each other. I already was working on another project which I didn't finish, in which I was close to this part of it, which is I have the actual gameplay, right? So the gameplay happens here. You have a map, you have different enemies, whatever. Now, what you want is a UI that takes you to this game, and then another UI that takes you to this level select or whatever, right? You want these sort of like different elements to it. Um yeah, I'm just thinking what else. There need to be a game controller as well. So basically if you're thinking about the way the UI, the character, and the map work together, right? The way they work is basically the character can interact with the map can interact with the character maybe. There are other characters who can interact with the character or the map, right? And then there is the UI, which sort of, depending on the context, interacts with them in some way. When I say interact, let's say there's a health bar, right? If the character takes some damage, this character will then affect the UI. That's what I mean by the effect interact bar. But also, this can be used to pause the game or something like that, right? So to control all of these, so that this can send a message to this can send a message to this, saying like, okay, I have low health or something. We need a game controller as well, right? So if I go back to our templates, right? We have our character template, we have our map template. By map, I also mean like a map creator, so that I can create maps. I was already experimenting with something called Cyclops map creator in Godot last time, but I need a more, either I need to use it more and understand how it works more like fluidly, or I need to develop my own system or use Blender or something to directly import stuff instead of doing this. So that's the other thing. Then we have the UI. Then we need a game controller as well. This game controller will again basically be overlooking all of these together, right? The other thing I will probably need is AI. Not that AI, not that AI. Um, what I mean is, what I mean is basically NPCs, right? NPCs. So the way NPC and characters differ, so these two should be very similar, right? But the thing is that this itself can be complex enough to demand its own like category, because depending on how complex the character is, right, this will need to be that complex as well. And this also means that the character that I'm creating, I'll need to keep in mind that this will be used by this as well, right? And this also means that I need to create the stuff in a more, basically, the more information this AI can get, the better it is for me, because um the more I see, the AI is basically an extension of me, right? Let's say you're talking to a character in a game, or you're fighting with a character in a game. What you're doing basically is fighting with me in a sense, because I have coded that character, I have made that character, designed that character, right? So the more information I have about you as a player, the more I can customize you, the more I can use that against you, right? The more it's entertaining, basically, right? So just to give an example, very basic example, let's say somehow I know the name of your name, right? Either through your PC or something like that. I won't do that, because that's like for example, if I just give you an option to type your name in at the beginning of the game, right? And you type that in. Now I have your name that I can use in different ways, right? Then there is the idea that, let's say you are using a certain ability a lot, right? If I know that information, then I can use that information against you in some way. Let's say by making that ability not work, or making a particular enemy immune against that ability, right? So the more information this AI has, the better it is for me. So we have these 5 categories so far. Is there anything else? So we talked about game controller, right? The game controller basically controls the character, map, AI, these interactions. Basically, it's a sort of a calling this game controller maybe isn't the best. Maybe we should call it manager. Game manager is a better word because it basically manages things, right? It takes or communicator, something like that. Basically, it takes messages from one thing. Let's say the map says that okay, your character died in this place. So the manager can take this message and then do something with it. Whereas when I'm thinking of uh yeah, basically this. But now I'm also thinking of something basically a game creator or a map creator. If I'm thinking of roguelike games, right? If I'm thinking of games where the map is created automatically or something is happening automatically, basically, right? So think about AI, the like NPCs, right? They have their own like mind. Similarly, the map itself can also have its own mind where the map can be generated, right? And the game state can be generated. So for that, I might need something. I'm just thinking like how important this is itself, because how important this is, and is this something that deserves its own spot in this area? Because see, again, this is something that I'm expecting to use in basically every game, right? I'm also realizing there's one more thing. Now Godot actually has a very good option for this, but this is basically control schemes. So the way the controls are like sort of given out. Godot has a very nice way of managing them together, but this is something that I probably need to work on. And underneath this will be an input controller or input manager, something like that, which is basically actually a part of this, I would say. So game manager again also includes the player, right? So the player is so I guess this whole thing can come under the game manager, because mostly input manager is a main part of this and control then is sort of a part of this. Basically the player presses a mouse button or the player presses a certain button, right? How it connects with this is something that we need to think of. Now with all of this, there's also another set of things that I need to think about, which is audio visuals. So what this means is characters have body parts, right? So this is so basically when you think of a character, what do you think of? Well, you think of a 3D model, right? The model will have textures, it will have materials, right? It will have animation. So it will move around or something like that, right? Then the character will also have some sound to it, right? And there will be some sort of a script that manages this. For example, let's say there are footstep sounds. Well, when should the sound play is something tied to the animation, and this tie, right, this tie is connected to the script. Similarly, the texture and the material, right, maybe these change at some point. Like let's say let you change the character's clothes or something like that, right? And the animation and the 3D model, different actions will have different animation tied to it. So this is something that the script will manage. So this is what I mean basically, managing all of these things, right? These four are sort of doable like together, but this is something that I need to pay more attention to, because sound is something that will be in the entire game at different places. So I need to think about this, right? Basically what I'm saying is, while I'm working on these things, right? So we have the game manager, we have the map creator, whatever, we have the characters, we have the what else did we have? We have AI, right? And we had UI. And this is funny. But basically, while we're working on this, we also need to be working on parallel, right? 3D modeling. Then this will lead into animation, simultaneously texturing, and materialing. So these two are like basically the same. texture material. And then while this is happening parallelly, we'll have, I give a lot of respect to sound design because it is good. A bad sound will stick out the most to you. Like if you're playing a bad game or if you're watching a very bad film, a bad sound quality, a bad sound design will be the first thing that sticks out to you, right? And it's very easy to get it at least to a decent level, right? So I think it's, I give it up. And I'm also like just someone who is not very comfortable with sound design, which is weird given my history. But anyways, sound design is going parallelly with these, right? Like almost everything. Like for example, the map will have sound, the UI will have sound, the characters will have sound, right? These two won't have sound because these two won't have sound, but these are also in some way connected to the sound, right? UI actually will have the most connection with the sound, funnily, because not just the clicks and stuff, but because there will be UI will also have a settings basically, which will control like different settings of the games, and this will have an effect on the sound, right? So because we control the amount of sound or whatever going through using this, so we need a sound controller, right? Again, I'm just thinking, what is the most basic game that you can get, right? So the most basic game, you open the game, let's say it has a splash screen. A splash screen is not important or anything, but I just like to have a splash screen. A screen, for those of you who don't know, basically is a screen where it shows the name of the game or the companies which made the game, and then you from here go to the main screen, right? So this is the main menu. Here you will have something like a start, setting, exit, options, and stuff like that, right? So from here, I think it makes sense to have another screen where you select levels or something. Now, levels is not something that is going to be in every single game, but even if there's no level selected, at the very least, I think there should be something like a save, load, something like this, right? So that sort of a function. And from here, you basically enter the gameplay. So the gameplay could be 2D, 3D, whatever, right? So by that I mean that all of this is 2D, but then this is 3D, right? And again, there is a very big argument that I would make, which is these should not be like this. Like when you open a game, this should be more thought out. This should not be just a universal formulaic piece. But for me as a solo game developer, right, that is something that I would do if I was a game director at a company or something. As a solo game developer, I think it's not wise to be spending too much time in these things, trying to get them to a high quality, unless I decide that that's what I want, which is not right now. Maybe for my next project, but for now, again, I'm not even sure if I'm going to actually be starting working on this. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just planning stuff. Okay, so this is it, right? Then what else is there? So for this, you'll have. So I'm thinking there's like a sound manager, right? Which controls a lot of sound in these. There is a input manager, which controls the inputs that the player is doing. There is a, I don't know, like an animation manager. Like there are so many different things, right? Three of these I've just thought off top of my head, but there might be more things as well. Where should I start? Should I start? Yeah, this is like a thing. And the other thing is like I need to also look into the versions of like whatever engine I'm going to be. So Godot right now, if I go to Godot, um what was that actually? I should have seen. So this is the latest 4.6.2, but there's 5 as well. I think Godot 5 has been released. Has it not been released? Oh, Godot 4, Blender 5 has been released. So this is one thing. Then there's Blender 5 as well. Again, I'll be using Blender, Krita, and Godot. These three would be my tools, right? So I'm just thinking I need to make these decisions as well. Which version do I use? Because this is latest, right? So this should be basically your stable version. Let me see. Download. What are these two? So these are the stable releases. This is the first stable. So this is the most like latest, I guess. Right? I think it's better for me to pick one that is maybe 4.6 would be the best one because this is like proper released, I guess. I was using, I think, this one. Okay. So, and then Blender and Krita, these two. So, Krita, let's see, 5.3.1. This is the latest one, I guess. Is there a different? Hmm. I'm just looking at this, right? Hmm. Sorry about that. Let me see this. So it doesn't have like the stable sort of naming convention, I guess, but Android. But from what I can see, this should be fine. So this is 5.3.1, 5.3.1. Where is it even? Hmm. So let's say I take this as well, right? So I get Krita 5.3.1, Blender 5.1. What is the LTS release? So Blender does have long-term support LTS release. These are stuff that lasts, like that's meant to be lasting for longer. So I have right now Blender 4.1, and this is Blender 4.5 sorry, 4.5.1 is what I have, and this is 4.5.8, right? So I can get this as well. This would be the first step. Do I want to do it right now? I'm so lazy about these things. Like I don't need to do this, I guess, but it would be nice, especially because a lot of the stuff that I've been using has been bugging out and stuff. I should take my laptop to, let me see this one's Amazon. Actually, let me, because I'm pretty sure Amazon would troll me, or like something would troll me and just show my location. So I just need to be little bit careful. Well, I'm opening Amazon right now because I wanna see. I mean, it is showing my location, sort of. Like it's showing location that's near me. Maybe I can just do this. Nope, did not work. That's so funny. It's fine though. Even though it did show my, like, so this is the city that I'm close to. So that's fine though. So what I was looking for is, what was I looking for? Um, right. 2 TB SSD NVMe. Thankfully, it's not RAM. Oh my goodness. This is 1 TB, not even 2. What happened? How are these this expensive? Is it just because of the recent like surge or whatever? How much is 1 TB? Still like just absurdly expensive. 1 TB is not supposed to be this expensive. Is it? Did I buy mine for this much? Damn. Yeah, so I can't upgrade my laptop right now. This means basically best for AI computing. Shut the hell up. Prices have just skyrocketed. Okay. So this is not happening, which means I have 100 GB to work with, basically. Um, yeah, that's fine though. It's not like I take a lot of space, but I was thinking that if I'm going to get my laptop's SSD upgraded, which at one point I wanted to, that would have given me an excuse to also get it like formatted and stuff. Because even like literally today I was playing Valorant and the game was just stuttering like completely. So I had to restart my PC twice. I'm not even sure. And what with Godot engine, what happened was when I first downloaded 4, it would just randomly crash, and it was really annoying. But stuff like this happens, and that is what makes me very afraid to change stuff, right? But even the current one isn't like perfect, so I might as well change. What about I just go Godot 3 dead as? Might not even be a bad idea. The thing is, like, Godot 4 is definitely better for 3D stuff, which I'm going for right now. So I should for sure be looking for Godot 4. But which version is my main concern? So the version I have right now is, I'm just checking right now. It's 4.3. It's 4.3, and the latest version is 4.6.2. No, no, no. Not download right now. It's a very small size file, by the way. Very small. The only reason I'm not downloading is because I just want to, I don't know, it's like a mental preparation thing. I guess like I want to be very like mentally prepared for it. I don't know if it makes any sense. Let me see what all the news for Godot 4.6.1 and 4.6.2 is. Um, Small stuff doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it too much, or like anything big or anything. What about making my own game engine, dude? Is that a good idea? Might be a terrible idea, honestly, given how much time it takes. Time is like an issue that I feel like I have, which I'm not sure how to manage. Like I don't really have a issue with time. Like I am not in a hurry or anything. I'm opening Overwatch. I'm not in a hurry or anything, but I just feel like I have a pressure of time, and I don't want to just ignore that. I guess like maybe I don't actually have that much of a time pressure, but I don't want to ignore that either. Right? Like I don't want to just sit back and chill. For now, I'm just opening Overwatch. But it's a I'll think a little bit, and maybe I'll do some stuff off camera. But um, definitely, like I'm definitely thinking of um how to like should I start this project? And how if I were to start it and stuff like that. Need to keep it very closed, sort of. Just listen stuff like table and stuff like this. If you like me, second that. So needs to see what keywords I can add. So I mean, yes, mostly Spanish. Just before to like see. I can go like I have this ideas. It's like it's either screen. It's kind of impressive. Sustained. Always made their character so that you can recognize them no matter what. That is pretty impressive. Even with all the skills. Sometimes I make people win. It was fun to learn. And learning the blood. She's coming up here, I think. What now? Yes, me. Mm, the- the- So it was just by it, the behind with the behind it. Recently learned that this game, like if you like, in game if you press the it needs stop after 11 after you definitely depending on you to introduce. Doesn't make no sense. Actually, we have everything. So actually, should be playing Ash. Like, I think it's like the Blast and continue. She's better. Like, it's usually right. Different ranges, damaging ranges. You already have a goal, but you actually see, yeah, that's right. She's amazing. She's I took it if you do, then you should have died. Yeah, she's good. She's good. The being glad. Um, few few way when Norman leads back at if you are online. It Ash for me. Let me walk long. Nice. Oh, yes. Areas. Maybe trunks. Maybe the nines of touch. Nice. I got it. Taking the or the we call it on the it's Sure, yes. What level that I'm getting that this case don't because they haven't delivered meaning yeah, so it just gives me that you get just wait to get do it use platter with iced tea again. So I found that iced tea can actually from the same restaurant where I usually get it on in spite of once. I'll just find that. I'm not thinking too much. See, I'm going to actually stop the recording after this. Actually, let me just. Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm not sure if the thing would have lagged or not. It's at 52 minutes. I'll need to remember that. Wow, that's very mean. But I think I don't know if you saw it, but the game started so badly. I'm confused why this is happening. There shouldn't be any reason for this. This has been happening to the computer, not to the game. So it's not like the game is stuttering because it was happening in Valorant as well, and it has been happening randomly. So it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the game being too heavy or something like that. Okay, nice. Oh no, the oh, I'm getting the red. Nice. Nice, nice. I love this skin of Mercy, by the way. It's just like a simple, like, doctor suit. I got hard blocked by the thing, the board or whatever, the payload. What is it called again? The
Hello, I can see you.
push board.
I don't take kindly to being knocked down. Go get them, Tiger.
Oh my god. Again, we just have a balanced team. I don't need to switch, which is nice. I mean, I'm not playing to win or anything, so it's not like I would mind. I don't have Bob it. The other person does. How the hell? Huh? Finally. Vita should be dead. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, I thought the burning effect was what was killing me. It's kind of funny, kind of weird that in Overwatch so many abilities have self damage basically.
Have to.
Oh my god. Even if we lose this, we have such a high chance of winning. We should be fine.
I ain't a quitter. Have to.
Did Fred? I mean Fred. I'm calling him Fred now. Did he try to shoot the bomb out of the air? Oh, that was so good. Nice, GG. Oh, that's fun. Who was the other healer? Wow, this guy played healer for like 2 minutes and then went to jungle. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so I'm not sure if the audio is good or not. I said I would quit, but I forgot. So after this, I will stop and just check up how the audio is. I don't know, maybe do something else as well. So I'm gonna play something else this time. So I guess I'll go monkey. What else? I'm thinking, should I go healer instead? Because if the last guy doesn't go healer, maybe it would be better for me to go healer. And then what healer do I want to play? Because there are like many people, right? So it's probably better to play something that can easily heal like multiple people. I've been wanting to get a little bit better Baptiste, but it's just um I don't know. Hmm. I woke up fairly early today. I'm not even sure why. Maybe I had a dream or something. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there was an alarm ringing. Not my alarm, someone else's alarm. Let's try back. It's just stupid that you don't get heals from me from these. That would be so cool. Because not I don't think any healer can really like heal themselves. No way. I tried to get the kill on the Bob and I instead got deleted. Oh.
Tout temps ça va fini. Gain espoir. No progress on the payload. Immortality field deployed.
I just assume they're going to take care for the of the diva.
Shoot through the big glowy thing.
Oh no. Okay, it's fine though. We got the pass through or whatever. Checkpoint. Pass through.
It's not over till it's over. You are completely healed. Heals all run out. Feeling better. This is what you love.
What is the second one? Actually, I didn't see the. His enemy ability shoots ridiculously firing up to 3 shots. Which is important. Interesting. Okay.
Another go, maybe.
Moira is something also I need to see how to heal more. Like I get vaguely how to get damage, like more damage. I get how to do more damage, but I don't know how to get more. The tracer finally switched to tracer.
Immortality field regenerate. A shot of hell.
That starts there. What?
Shoot through the big glowy thing.
Nice. Let's see some stats. 43 weapon accuracy, 70 for healing accuracy, 500 damage amplified, 1 amplification matrix assist. No deaths prevented from the mortality thing. I'm kind of don't believe that much. Girl, how am I supposed to help you? Surely the oh my god, the Mauga got healed so much. The cat now has 6k healing as well. Damn.
C'est tant comme un monde qui a veillé sur moi.
When I checked the chart last time, the cat didn't have that many healing. Oh my god, cowgirl, please come back. Orisa needs to stay a little bit behind, otherwise I can't heal her at all.
How? Over here.
Do you understand this gun? This weapon heals people. I wonder if she's thinking, why this guy has a grenade launcher, but it's not doing any damage. What? Who the hell did she die to though? The racer or whatever? Now who is playing Vendetta?
That wasn't my best shot.
Our Genji is 30 kills. No wait, it's a Sojan. Sojan? Not sure how to pronounce her name honestly. No way, how did that happen? Someone switched to Mercy.
No progress on the payload.
Lol. I just hit my head, basically. No way. She died again. I could have used immortality because I think it basically ends. No way you try to fight him. I think it after it died, the what do you call it? The thing resets. I really don't want to stop the recording after this. Do I take the risk that audio will be fine? What I want to. Well, there goes that.
Someone has to keep you alive. Now you see me? Now you don't.
No way, man. Does Maunga have low health or something? Because I'm seeing that I'm very easily able to kill him, but when I'm a tank, I'm not able to kill him as easily. Or like lower his damage at least. Like when I'm a tank, it feels almost impossible to damage him. But when I'm playing as Baptiste, it's much easier for me to damage him. And I'm thinking, I'm assuming part of the reason is that Mawa gains health from shooting at you. So maybe that's the reason. Like he's shooting and getting like wait, there's no okay. So many dances, man. That's it. What about Diva? I wish Diva had like some stuff where she would get out of the tank. That's so funny. Anchor Queen might be interesting. Both are just crazy. Hers isn't one of this like I guess you don't get it, or but one of it is like burpees, like basically push up sort of. Yeah. I hoped that she would have more fun. But this is just a walking one. That's pretty cool, I would say. I like that one. This has a advantage of like ending in a stance, which I like. Huh. Oh, I didn't queue up. That's why it's taking this forever. I was like, why isn't it like working? Or like, wait, what I'm saying? There's only one. And for Brig, hopefully Brig has some more dance. Another dance. Laughing. Repairing. Okay. Not bad. Juno, I wished she would. I guess we can check Kiriko as well. Don't really care that much about her. That's cute. But I wish Juno had some more. We can remove the filters and see. Let me actually see if. Okay. Oh, when I remove, two more appeared. The hell? This one is cool. The practice one. Oh. Okay, when is my food arriving? Probably have to pause when food arrives. So that would be good because I will also be able to check how my is doing. Oh, I have some food already. In the morning, I had like a Subway, but I couldn't finish it, so there were like a little bit left. It was a Subway with plain, so non-toasted, plain, right? Cheese, just cheese. With what should I play? Reinhardt, maybe? Thinking who is a very good defensive one. Let's play him. Let's play him. Either him or Sigma, I think, because I don't play them as much. You know what? Let's play Zarya. I haven't played her in so long. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, um, it was plain with cheese slice and peri peri chicken strips, I think. Some chicken strips. Um, red chili sauce or mayo or something like that. And and what else? With that jalapeno. Wait, what? Another Zarya? That's pretty rare. Okay. Couldn't get through, but jalapeno, olives, salt and pepper. That's it. So pretty simple, pretty chill. Not much.
Danger foreseen is half avoided.
So I think Zarya works the best when you have a bunch of like. Wait, what? Why are they going back? When you have a bunch of like characters, when they have a bunch of characters who can all sort of take a lot of damage, like basically go frontline, because you give them the charge or whatever. Ah, interesting. I should have fallen back. I'm just thinking because I don't play Zarya that much. Both Zarya and Diva, I don't know why, but I've just not been able to play them properly. Maybe because I've. So when I first started playing, I played them a lot, but I think I developed like bad habits, and now, and back then it wasn't getting punished, so it was fine. But now I'm not able to get over them. That's unfortunate. I'm just like trying to get comfortable with her, but cooldowns are also not very familiar to me anymore. Because again, you're supposed to use the bubbles a little bit carefully, but also use them in a way that it actually gives charge to me instead of just. Yeah. How does that happen? I don't even get it.
Going for a new personal best. Activating seating fan.
Do you use the ult? Didn't make much sense, but okay.
Stop them in their tracks.
I think a lot of work is needed before majority is like good enough or good backup. Maybe I can practice now. How much time is left for my food to arrive? Coming to doorstep. Okay. Did I pay? No. So I'll pay, and then this will be the last one, I guess, for today. Oh man. And TNT. Okay. So I guess that's it for today. And I'm gonna play another one. Mm, I guess I'll get the food, play one more, and then quit. Uh, okay. So requeue. So I'll remove all the filters and we can just see all the emotes basically. So these are universal. I have this one. I would like this one. This is kind of cool, I would say. This, I love this one. This is also nice. So these are part of the Street Fighter. Now I get it. These I think because this is a Street Fighter icon. Now it makes sense. My charger thing is falling off. I'm just fixing it. What was this? This is also nice. Okay, my food is here. So I'll be back. I forgot to queue again. Sorry, I made you wait, but the food is here and I'm here as well. Okay, what do I want to play? Do I want to play Zarya again? No, I want to play something that I'll have fun with. Probably Winston or what else? I have not played Anran in a while. Anran. Maybe I'll go with her. So they're about to do a redesign of Anran, which I actually kind of like. I think that would be really nice. So let's see. They gave her like sharper eyes and a sharper face, basically, which matches to what she looks like in her like art and stuff.
Being here reminds me.
Let me see if I can climb up there.
Certificate programs. Weather report. Lots of sun.
I think it's just inaccessible. Nope, never mind. I'm just bad.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
Or maybe they nerfed it or something. That could be true as well. So I'm going to try and just pick on what do you call it? Support heroes of the enemy team, which they have none of. Wow.
Don't leave me hanging. Taking the objective.
Do they have another Anran as well? I mean, one Anran. All of their characters are literally just
Okay, patch done.
DPS.
We are not letting them take the point.
It's literally just DPS and okay, if it is going to be this, so I think one of them might be switching to support right now. I'll keep Anran for a while. Anyways, I'm having fun,
I'll take that as a
so it's
challenge.
fine. Let's see what. Oh, one of them left.
Enemy turret up ahead. Someone's sweating.
Witcher is an interesting name. Payload Princess. I've seen that name before. I'm not sure if this is.
Turning on the AC.
I'm thinking what I want to play. If this is what I have to deal with. Uh, you know what? Winston it is. We will have peace at any cost. We will have piss at any cost. So many words you can make fun of. So many fun of. I give up. What? How does that even work? I wanna get the upper thing with Andron once. This one?
The fire in my heart will never.
Nice. See? I'm not that bad.
Better world is possible today. Winston.
Alright, they have a Reaper, so he'll probably feast on me. Mm. We can get a pick or two here and there, I guess. Who's like 200 DPS? Okay.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
No, we are so close to the kills. The reload missed me. Oh no, I took the wrong one. What is it? Primal Lich. Okay, so this is ult related. Not too bad. Just didn't want that one.
Activating city fan.
Oh no. That Symmetra, to be honest, doesn't look like they are trying.
Who took my dentures?
Score 1-0.
So this is a larger sort of map, so we should have more like space to.
I will see this task completed.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Just been Barras fighting into my own face, Barras.
Damn. Is there a healer on our team? Oh, yeah, look at it. Oh. Okay. Maybe the heal one, probably.
Turning on the AC.
Oh my god, that was just a long sequence of literally just trying to stay alive. Because someone left. Not sure who it was, but we have a new person now. Okay. We need a one more win. Oh, was it the? It was it? No, no, no. It was someone else. I was thinking it was the tank, but no, it's someone else.
They might try something.
Okay, so this is which map is this? Okay, this map. I'm thinking of going. What is this called? Actually, last one was city center or something. This is university. So I'm thinking of going Ranhart. But I'm thinking, okay, so what do we have? We have. Oh, Anna would be so good if the other person had stayed on, you know, tank. Okay, so this guy zoning, maybe.
The perfect world is
Oops,
shaped by my
listen,
tragedy.
oops. Ah, this guy again. The Reaper is annoying me a lot. Who went and oh, it's our Symmetra. I can't really expect too much from them. Nice. Nice. Okay.
I have such impeccable taste.
Okay. Our barrier will be back in a little bit. We need to be using that. Uh, I mean, I know the that person is not doing much. What do you call it? Our
I'll be making some calls about this.
ball, but the rest of our team is also not doing much.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, not too bad, not too bad.
Go to jail.
Oh no, I fell. That's so dumb. Mini silver crystal charge are slowed. I think that is the one that we want. Still not able to just get to the point.
I must reassess the situation.
Um,
They've greater numbers than we.
yeah, I think that's it. Nice try, nice try. I'll play one more because this one went so badly. Ah. Mm.
Play of the game.
Competitive is also going on, yeah. I could play some more competitive as well. But I think for now, I'll just stick to this. What rewards do you actually get? I'm not even sure for playing competitive. Like I see this a lot, but I don't get. Is this? Are they talking about this thing, this nameplate thing? Is that it, or is there like more to it? I don't get it. This is it. Okay, that's it. I guess. I would have liked like some skin or something, but okay, that's also fine. Like emotes or something.
Choose your map.
I might have to stop recording like suddenly. So if I do that, hope you're doing well. Hope everything has been good, and
Now
I hope to see you soon. Yeah. This is attack. I need to think of what to play. Again, what do I want to play? What was I sort of trying to see? Nemesis. What was I trying to like see for previous one? Oh yeah, Andhra, right, right.
May I borrow your
The
copy of
fire in my
Thucydides'
heart
history
will never
sometime?
burn out.
Not sure what's happening in the chat. If you can read
Fine with it.
it. But yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Marking the objective.
Will I be thanking him for that? Oh, Mercy's just literally saved the dude. The Bastion.
I still have a ways to go.
Did we not kill the... Okay, we did end up killing the tank, but we also died. And the tank got revived. Okay, so they do have one support. So I'll try and see if I can... I'll see if I can just get away, yeah. Sorry, I'll see if I can... Where is the... I still did not see the...